Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.
Hey Pony fan, welcome to my MLP Comic issue number 9 review. So, what great and terrible evil has risen to threaten the peaceful lands of Equestria this time? Big Mac just ran out of nails.
I'll mobilize the National Guard, CDC, and FEMA.
Yeah, my first reaction was, they're making a multi-issue arc out of this. But let me soothe any concerns you may have by saying that this issue comes to us from the dream team of Katie Cook and Andy Price. The story begins with good old Granny Smith all filled with piss and vinegar over loose floorboards in the Apple family gazebo. But Big Mac's plumb out of nails, so he's got to mosey into town.
Private, cut out the folksy. Right now.
Yes, Sergeant, but when Big Mac arrives in Ponyville, he finds that the Summer Wrap-Up Festival is in full swing. What follows is less a story and more a series of events featuring Big Mac's interaction with various MLP supporting characters, like the Cakes, Trixie, the CMCs, Octavia, Fleetfoot, and even Princess Luna. As it turns out, the CMCs used all Big Mac's nails to build a fireworks catapult.
Actually, that sounds kinda cool.
After a long, meandering journey, the big guy finally runs into token sensible pony, Zebra, Zecora, who guides him to his goal. Too bad not only has the hardware store been closed for the festival, it was also recently exploded by a fireworks catapult malfunction. So first things first. Yeah, it really looks like they're trying to stretch out this Big Mac Needs Nails storyline over more than one issue. But that's not really what the comic is about, man. This is a subversive deconstruction of the idea of colorful plastic ponies. By sidelining the attention-hogging main six, and having the story star a pony who embodies the very idea of anti-conformity, the writers are...
Private, quit talking like a hipster!
Yes, Sergeant. Issue 9 is a forum for all the background characters and once-offs to have a moment in the sun. And I think it's an awesome idea to have that story star the strongest of strong silent types, Big Mac. Although in a twist of delicious irony, Pinky, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity are all background characters in this comic. They're all talking about an adventure where they had to track down some kind of a sunstone in a giant beehive.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eye!
Some of the more entertaining and interesting character vignettes are the great and powerful Trixie recounting the events of Ghostbusters from her perspective, a conversation between Big Mac and Snowflake.
Yup.
Yeah!
Yup.
Yeah!
Yup.
Yeah!
Scintillating.
And best of all, seeing Big Mac and Princess Luna team up for all kinds of doubles carnival games, like the seven-legged race, tug of war, seriously unfair by the way, and a pie-eating contest. The Dark Maiden is also sporting an ironic t-shirt that changes with every panel.
Perhaps Luna is the princess of hipsters as well.
Yeah, Luna was an alicorn before it was cool.
Private, do push-ups for talking like a hipster. Alright, well, I guess it's time to break down the good and the bad in My Little Pony comic issue number 9. The best part of this particular comic is the humor, naturally. This is one of the funnier pony comics we've seen in a good long while. And they're an absolute ton of all your favorite background ponies front and center. This is also the kind of comic where you gotta look in the background of every panel to catch all the little pop culture references and cameos that your little heart desires. Hell, ponified versions of the artist and writer show up. Look, right there. Too bad this comic is as action-packed as a Sunday in Mayberry. If you're looking for adventure, why don't you go read some Dare and Do? 'Cause it sure ain't here. Also, who the thought this was a good idea? Big Mac looks for nails. But all in all, it's definitely funny enough and different enough to be worth a read. Hey, Private, what do you give it?
I give issue 9 a 4 out of 5. Thanks for watching. I'm okay.